Hey guys, it's Cooper here, and behind me is the PlayStation 4 box. Because yes, the PlayStation 4 has finally released. It came out on November 15th, and this video is just my overall review of the console. So let's get started. Very first thing I want to note is the DualShock 4 is the best controller that I have used to date. All buttons, triggers, and the control sticks are very, very responsive. Also, the touchpad is the thing that took me by surprise. I thought it was going to be cheap at first until I actually got a chance to use it while playing Warframe, where you have to swipe up to use this special move, and it works flawlessly. So that's good on its part. Also, you can use the Sony Pulse Elite headset with the DualShock 4. Here's how to do it. You get your headset, plug it into the DualShock 4. From there, press the PS button for 2 seconds until you get to this sub menu. From there, go to Adjust Devices and then change output to headphones from chat audio to all audio. From there, you'll be able to use the headset with the PlayStation 4. Now onto hardware. I know there's issues with the PlayStation 4 where there have been defective units straight out of the box, and some units having this thing now dubbed the blinking blue light of death. However, Sony has stated that out of all the units, only 0.4 of them have been suspected to be defective. Now, on day 1 million PS4s were sold. 0.4 is a pretty insignificant amount to 1 million. Now, don't get me wrong, I do feel for the people who have defective units, and I hope your issue does get resolved soon. However, I'm very thankful that I did get a working console in perfect condition. And I can guarantee you that 99.6% of people that have a PlayStation 4 have theirs in working condition, and a majority of them will be able to tell you that the experience is great. I have not had any hardware issues with my console since I've unboxed it. And, you see the power that it holds within its hardware when you play the games. So far, I have not had a single frame rate drop on any game that I've played. That is impressive. So hardware is definitely a plus on that part. Another thing is the software. Now, the UI has been completely redesigned from the PlayStation 3. It is no longer the cross media bar or XMB. It is now the PlayStation dynamic menu, or, as people might dub the PDM. I'm not sure. It might catch on, it might not. I digress. Anyways, the new UI is much, much better than the XMB in every possible way. It is more integrated with social aspects. It's much cleaner, smoother, easier to access. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it to every extent. The only downside I have with it is the fact that it doesn't have the option to listen to music or watch videos. That's literally it. Which isn't even that big of a deal because you're still able to utilize the internet to listen to music and watch videos. So that's not really an issue for me, but for others it might be. But, Sony has stated that there will be a patch for it soon. And also don't mistake it with the patch that came out today, 1.51. That's just stability improvements. The actual patch they'll add in features is rumored to be released in January, so look out for that. Another thing is the What's New section. What's New is much better than how it was on PS3. On the PS3, how it was is it just showed you like new videos that was uploaded to the PlayStation Store, or games that's coming out, or just news or something, something along those lines. With the PlayStation 4, it still does that, but it's executed better than how the PS3 was, as it shows you, if your friend is recording gameplay and broadcasting it live, or if he uploaded a video to Facebook, or if he uploaded a screenshot to Facebook or Twitter, or if they earn trophies, etc. It's a lot more integrated and intuitive. It gives you social aspects to what's new besides, oh, this movie's out, or here's some information about that, or whatever. It's a lot better. And also, it's technically integrated to the games as well, because when you play the game, it'll show the game and it'll give you the option to start. And then also it gives you these 3 options. I believe it's overview, recent activities, and related items. I'm actually looking at it right now. But from there, you'll be able to see, specifically what game your friend got a trophy on, who played the game out of all the people on your friends list, as well as DLC and activities that's going on. It's absolutely phenomenal. The UI is much better from the PS3. I definitely love it. I personally do. So PDM, PlayStation Dynamic Menu, all the way. Now, the next thing would be the games. The games are actually really good. I haven't had any, like I stated earlier, I haven't had any frame rate issues with any of the games. They are all in 1080p, the ones that I got anyway. They look absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend, at least for visuals, the games that I got, let me specify, Knack, Killzone Shadowfall, and Call of Duty Ghosts. They look amazing. Like, you will love it when you see it. You see the quality and detail that these developers put into making these games. Now, on a tangent, let me go off real quick about Knack. IGN did give Knack a 5.9. I have no idea what they've been smoking, but Knack deserves way more than a 5.9. I played the mess out of Knack. It brought back so many memories. And, of me playing Crash Bandicoot in the past. The gameplay is simple and easy to pick up. It's fun. Like, it deserves way more than a 5.9. Me personally, at least I would give it a 7. At most, an 8.5. But Knack is a really good game. I highly recommend it to anybody. The visuals are good. The gameplay is awesome. It's fun. It's not like, a hardcore game like, Killzone or Call of Duty or like the sports games or etc. But it is a game worth, buying and not one to be overlooked. I highly recommend it to anybody. Back on point. You see that the games are actually, well made. The developers took the time to actually create these high quality games, and they actually show when you play it. So that's good. And my last point is remote play. Now, if you guys checked out my video that I uploaded yesterday, it shows me playing Call of Duty Ghosts online via remote play. Now, we've been introduced to remote play since the PSP and the PlayStation 3, and we can all admit that was absolute garbage. It was so horrible. Now, since remote play is actually integrated into the hardware of the PlayStation 4, as stated by Mark Cerny, you actually see the vision of how they wanted remote play to be when you play it. I have spent lots of time doing remote play with my Vita from the PlayStation 4, and it has been just an overall great experience. Again, if you check out my video that I uploaded yesterday, you will see me playing Call of Duty Ghosts for 8 minutes with the initial video of me playing remote play. The initial video will be right there, and then at the bottom right corner will be the shared video of me recording it from the PlayStation 4. And if you, take a decent look at it, you'll notice there's no lag or any type of latency whatsoever. The game ran smoothly. It even changed the controls to fit the PlayStation Vita. Like, for example, naturally grenades, on PlayStation 4, they actually have the triggers in, L2, R2, R1, and R2. They have it switched up. So, shoot is now R2 and aim is now L2. But I actually changed it back to how the original format was with PS3 because I'm more accustomed to that. But either way, I'll go off of that. With my settings, I had the grenade on the tactical grenade on L2 and the lethal grenade on R2. And when you do remote play, it actually changes that and puts those on the screen. So on the right side of the screen, on the top will be your lethal grenade, and on the bottom will be your tactical grenade. And all you have to do is just press it, aim with the right controller stick, and throw it. That's it. And also, sprint has been mapped to the back on the touch panel. So it's supposed to be L3. So at the top left corner would be the sprint. All you have to do is just tap it, you sprint. Either way, the fact that it even changes the controls to fit remote play is absolutely phenomenal. This is an experience I have been waiting to experience since they released the Vita. It is so amazing. I would recommend giving a remote play a shot. And the fact that it even works online is the thing that surprises me the most. So that's definitely a plus. my overall verdict with the PlayStation 4, there are some features missing, as stated earlier, no video or music playback. And also to add on that, no capture card support as of right now. And that does hinder it just a little bit, but even at that, those are subjective because you still have YouTube to view videos and even listen to music as well as other websites. And then you have the share feature, and there are video editors online that can convert that from Facebook to YouTube. So that's not really an issue to me, but it will be, I know it is to other people. So to take that into consideration, I would give the PS4 a 9 out of 10, straight up. It would get a 10 out of 10 if it had those features, again, taking other people's, thoughts and, their experiences into consideration. But it is a very good experience. I would highly recommend it to anybody. This is a console that you would not want to miss out on. This is the next generation. And so far it's been off to a good start, and hopefully it'll have a great finish. So yeah, that's my review on the PlayStation 4. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys are interested in playing any games with me, I will leave my PSN ID at the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.